the remote Galapagos archipelago, where ocean waves roar endless. Humans and feral goats stripped the island bare of every plant, and the tortoises slowly vanished from hunger. George was roughly 100 years old, his shell draped in green moss. They brought George to the Santa Cruz Research Station, where he would be named Lonesome George forever. George became a global icon of conservation. Visitors from every corner of the world came to witness him. Science confirmed that George belonged to Geochelone abingdonii, a species unique to Pinta Island alone. His species was extinct. Only George remained, wandering alone through his wide, empty enclosure. Scientists searched other islands for female tortoises, hoping George could still leave behind offspring. Paired with an Isabella tortoise, the very first eggs were all infertile. Not one would hatch. In 1999, 11 eggs were placed in artificial incubation, but not a single sign of life emerged. George mated only rarely, and the DNA simply wasn't a perfect match. Not by a long way. Experts monitored him around the clock, taking blood pressure readings and regular health assessments. George loved watermelon and spinach, and lived vigorously all the way to the remarkable age of 102. Yet George remained alone, wandering his enclosure, gazing at the blue sky, longing for his own kind. Science in 2024 confirmed the Pinta Island tortoise is 100% extinct. None remain in the wild. June 17, 2012, George passed away from heart failure, ending a long and extraordinary journey. Autopsy revealed George had been healthy, his shell measuring 1.2 meters and weighing a solid 82 kilos. His heart was preserved in cold storage, a beacon of hope for genetic cloning in the near future. Lonesome George was taxidermied and immediately placed on display at the Santa Cruz Museum. Millions came to pay their respects, learning the lesson of extinction caused by human hands. Galapagos is recovering its giant tortoises, thanks to the success of a dedicated breeding program. In 2025, CRISPR technology is editing the genes of hybrid tortoises, bringing them closer to Pinta lineage than ever before. George's story inspired conservation funds, and planting crews now restore the native grasses of desolate 20 species of Galapagos tortoise still remain, and Pinta's loss is a warning to act without delay. Science is committed to ensuring history never repeats itself for the species that remain. Pinta Island is green and flourishing once more, thanks to the correcting hands of human kind. George is gone, but his story lives on forever in the hearts of all who love the natural world.
Protect wild animals before they too become lonesome, forever isolated and alone.
The Galapagos are Darwin's living laboratory, where evolution unfolds in vivid life before our very eyes. The 2025 De-Extinction Project is working to clone George from carefully preserved DNA. Scientists are optimistic. Gene editing technology is advancing by leaps and bounds. Lonesome George, a symbol of what has been lost, but also a symbol of hope for what may yet be restored. The story ends here, but the conservation journey for tortoises has only just begun. Thank you for listening. Please, act for the natural world today.
Animal Planet welcomes you to the wondrous world of wild animals.